Hey guys, let's see how we can get started with Asana for project management. Welcome guys to Express. So the first thing you wanted to do once you are here into Asana, I'm going to leave you guys a link down below in the description actually if you wanted to create an account totally for free. So once you have your account already been created, it's going to be asking you to create an actual new project. So I'm going to be showing you the process of creating a new project and all the elements and the basic tools that we can use for Asana in order to create a project management inside Asana. So as you can see, we have the create a new project. We have the blank project, use a template and import a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is going to be helping you to import it from Excel or Google Sheet, for example. But in that case, I'm going to be using a template. A template is going to be helping you a lot to figure out which are the elements that we wanted to see into the actual project management. So it's going to be really easy to use an actual template. So what I wanted to do once we are here into the actual start with a template to build your project workflow, we have here the recommended version, we have the workspace custom templates and much more. So you focus now into marketing. What I want to do is to look out for something, for example, campaign management. So this one is going to be helping you to figure out which are the project plan for your stuff. So whether you want to choose the marketing, the event planning, you want to choose the one that best suits for you. Just make sure that the elements here are already been enabled. So if you click there, you want to go into the upper side, it says use a template. Now it's going to be asking you for the project name. So here, let's say for example that we are working for an influencer from YouTube. So let's go for influencer YouTube number 1. So this is just an example. Now into the privacy, let's say this is only for me. I don't want public to see my workspace. If you want to do that, you want to enable that. If you wanted to let people from others, for example, like you wanted to add a member into your actual workspace, you wanted to enable the premium plan. But let's focus now into private to me and here into create the project. So as you can see, the project is now being created successfully. So into the left part, we have the projects. As you can see, we do have 1, 2, 3 projects enabled. I wanted to focus into the one that says Influencer YouTube number 1. So as you can see, these are just a few tasks that are as an example. You wanted to delete all of those if you don't wanted to see them. So as you can see, each time I hit into done, marked task is completed. As you can see here, it's going to be feeling like it's into gray. So that means that we are no longer going to be doing this. So as you can see now, it's going to be appearing here some pop-ups of how we can use the multiple tasks all at once. So we can choose Ctrl-Click to select and update multiple tasks, for example here. So now what I want to do is to choose Ctrl and click to delete all of these actual tasks. You need to got it. I delete. And there we go. So now as you can see how the planning, the milestones created, deliverables, resources, and all of that. So if you don't want to see these sections, you just need to hit into delete selection. There we go. And now as you can see here, have the planning. Let's go into add section. Let's go for YouTube videos. And here we have a milestone. The milestone is going to be helping us to figure out what is the task to be done. So for example, we needed to create a video for July. Well, let's go a video about, I'm going to hit sports. And now what I want to do is to click into this task so I can update and add more stuff into my actual task. So here into this says Asana, who should you do this? I'm going to click here and I'm going to choose myself. Now into due date, let's say that I needed to have this video ready by the end of the actual week. Let's go for Saturday. There we go. The project should be exactly the same one, YouTube videos, and the priority, let's say for example, since this one, we only have less than 4 days to finish this, let's go for the priority really high. Now into the description, what I wanted to do is to add the elements that best suits for myself. I can add a link, I can add a recording a video, I can add in emojis, I can add mentions, and I can add an actual code. So here, I just wanted to focus into, I need to finish this video and published it by the end of the week. There we go. Even I can add some subtasks. For example, subtask is, let's say for example, buy a camera. Let's say that I needed to buy a microphone. I needed to create a script for the blog, and so on and on. And here, as you can see, I do have the due date for this subtask. For example, let's say that I need to do all of this by today. I'm gonna hit here today, and all of the assigned subtasks is for myself. This one is gonna be helping you to work with an actual group, but since this is for ourselves, you don't need to input this, is totally optional. So let's say for example that I assigned this for someone else, and I wanted to add, let's say for example, a commentary for this guy. So I'm gonna click here into subtask details and comments, and as you can see, I can add an actual question. So let's say for example, do you happen to have a camera that runs 4K, for example? Hit into comment, and it's going to appear in here in the description of this actual subtask. So you can close this now, and let's say that you want to see this as a board. Into the upper side, you can choose board, and here's going to be appearing the actual elements of the planning, the YouTube videos. Let's say for example here, let's go for exported videos. I'm going to hit now into add section, and let's go with published. So as you are working into your project management, let's say for example that you have just created your video and now it is exported. So I just need to drag and drop and input that in here. Once my project has been now published, I am ready to hit into the done one. And now this one is going to be disabled because I no longer need to get started with. So I can choose the timeline, we have the calendar, but I must tell you that there are a few things that are only available as a free plan, and there are a few others that are only available as a premium mode. For example, the dashboard, the timeline, maybe the workflow, I'm not pretty sure here. So this is actually totally basic to add the list, the board, and the timeline. Here into the left side, you have the reporting, the portfolios, and the goals. Once again, all of these elements are only as a premium side, but since we are working only for ourselves, I believe that Asana is going to be doing a really great work. If you wanted to try out another project management tool, you can be working with more than just 2 people. I can try to persuade you to try to use Monday or ClickUp, because there's a lot of stuff that those applications can offer totally for free. So Monday and all the other project management tools are actually working not the same, but they are too likely Asana. So it's not going to be that hard to understand how this actually works. So this, guys, is how you can get started using Asana for your project management. Hopefully this was a very useful information for you, so you can check it out. All of the elements that appears here into Asana, the free tools, the basic plans. Of course, there are more upgraded plans if you wanted to check it out here inside your actual Asana, but that would be totally up to you guys. So with that being said, guys, we have now reached the very end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and well, with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.